advantage of the appointments system. On the second day the pilot program, a journalist right here in Nashville put the e-ticket system to test on a busy Friday at Hart Lane. They were in and out in roughly an hour with a real ID. In Gallatin, a woman provided us feedback as she had an appointment and arrived just minutes before her scheduled time. After getting her temperature taken and answering the proper COVID questions, the greeter checked her in for her appointment and told her she would be called when it was her turn. The woman started to sit down only to hear her name called just moments after checking in. She was floored at how quick and efficient the appointment system was. From the time she got in line to check in to the time she walked out the door, it was 13 minutes. We've taken it one step further by allowing you to view live wait times of all our driver services centers online. You can do this by visiting our website under the Driver Services tab. Click on Driver Services Online, and that's where you will find the option to make an appointment. Do an e-ticket, view live wait times, or use the web portal commonly known as e-services. One thing I will mention, we encourage Tennesseans to wait in their vehicles after they have checked in with the greeter, as opposed to standing in the line outside the door. You won't lose your spot if you step out after checking in. It's like a restaurant. Once you check in, you're in line. You will be called when it is your turn. By waiting in your vehicle, you're helping limit possible exposure to elements, and outside of that, you're reducing the risk of COVID exposure. To meet the needs of our customers, Driver Services has remained in continuous operation throughout this year, while implementing additional alternative service options that completely eliminate the need to visit a center. Our dedicated employees take pride in serving you and offering more and more convenient opportunities to meet your driver services needs. At this time, I'd like to welcome Michael Hogan, Director of Driver Services, to the podium to speak on new features we have made available both online and at our kiosk, which are conveniently located in high traffic and popular areas. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today I'm here to announce that the department has expanded some of its services on its self-service kiosks. We currently have 37 kiosks across the state that allow citizens to visit those as opposed to visiting one of our driver service centers or one of our county clerk partners. I'm proud to say that as of last week, citizens now have the opportunity to renew an enhanced handgun carry permit, order a duplicate handgun carry permit, and process a full payment for reinstatement, be reissued after reinstatement, and then also add emergency contact. This is huge for the department. We process over 100,000 reinstatement transactions a year. Those are done at 6 driver service centers and done online. This now gives the opportunity for the public to visit one of the kiosks that we have 37 across the state. The department's always looking for other ways to be innovative. Earlier this year, as you've heard the commissioner and assistant commissioner state, we've changed some things up on e-services. We added a couple of new services to e-services, which is going to help the public, particularly our commercial driver's license drivers. They can now upload their medical certifications online. Instead of coming to a driver service center or faxing that in, they have a smartphone, computer, they can upload that information. It goes directly to their account. We also allow them to do renewals and duplicates online. This is a transaction that normally would have to take place at a driver service center. This can reduce the traffic in our center. We have about 180,000 CDL drivers across the state. And then lastly, I would like to take the opportunity to talk about this week we're having what we call DMV Appreciation Week. This is where we celebrate our employees and their efforts in registering individuals to be organ and tissue donors. Right now in the state of Tennessee, 40% of all Valley drivers have a organ tissue registration done through the Department of Safety. Again, that's 40% of all Valley drivers. 98% of individuals who become an organ tissue donor, they do that at a driver service center. Last year, we had over 1,040 individuals who received an organ or tissue donation through registration at one of the driver service centers. And then I'd like to just say that the department is always looking for ways to improve our services. We have other services coming out pretty soon. You'll hear about those. But we want to encourage the public to continue to use our online service, as the commissioners have stated, e-services, our self-service kiosks. That will help us manage our lines at our stations, but as well as give the public options other than visiting a driver service center. This concludes the presentation. If you have any questions, we'll take those now.